Andy, get your thoughts on that first winning for you. So you're really pleased.
Yeah, really pleased. We've had a mixed week really. I think the training and the preparation's been bang on, but I think the mood about the whole club at the moment is a little bit like on a knife edge, and it seems like we could, or we're not that great, and I don't know, a bit down really. But I feel like we're right on the cusp of it. We're really on the cusp of it, and we've got some chance of doing something this season. I agree that it's not been great the last couple of weeks, and we've addressed that and looked at it in detail this week with the players, and I think they've gone and produced today against for me a very, very, very good Brackley team.
We've talked about getting on the front foot before, haven't we? And, from the moment sort of restarted, had a good run and shot early on, and you sort of started.
That's right, just missed really positive with it, and then it's something we've been looking at as well is against wing backs. Is trying to get 2v1s out wide against the wing backs, which Stacey gave, which enabled Steph to have a bit of time to put a real quality ball in the box. And when you've got Newts and Ross in there, the defenders have got their hands full, and then I feel that you can have a midfield and make a run off the back of it, and that turned out the way. Greeny went into a great big hole and scored a real fantastic finish. I think we've scored another good goal as well from Newts. I don't know why it's disallowed. He's put it offside, but it's deflected off the lad. I think he's onside. So I thought there was a period in the first half where they got a hold of the game and got a grip of the game, but where we've wobbled a little bit, I think we've really dug in today and really tried to get each other out of the mess. If there was any problems, doubling up, defending really well, blocking, etc., etc., and then again, I think in the second half we got back on top and scored a really good goal. And I'm just annoyed that we can't keep this clean sheet. Do you know what I mean? We just keep letting that one silly goal in, makes it a nervy last minute, and whereas it could be cruise time. But no, the effort is for all to see. I think from the players, they've been bang at it all game, and I think they deserve the win today.
Yeah, I guess the frustration was, fantastic finish from Stacey, and then goes from kind of like hero to villain a little bit, doesn't he? With the
massively, yeah. But we know he plays on the edge. And he was getting a little bit frustrated because he didn't have a lot of the ball, but for me, you can still do your job without having a lot of the ball. And I said, you'll be alright, because the next time you touch the ball, it'll be a goal, you'll score, so don't worry about it. And it turned out that way. But then he's got absolutely smashed in the middle of the pitch, and he just had head loss, simple as that, and you can't go about pushing people. He was getting sent off, he was on a yellow already, so we could have been in proper cruise control after that if we'd had 11 on the pitch, but he's had a nibble back, and it's something that you can't do, you simply can't do, because linesmen love getting involved, don't they, and refs and that, and unfortunately he's seemed ready, and he's had to be sent off because he's had the lad round the throat, but hopefully he'll learn from that. But I'm annoyed because he's scored a goal, he's got off the mark again for us, and then done that, but he'll be around us, hopefully he'll learn quickly.
Yeah. Obviously conceded a goal at the end, but the centre-back partnership seems to be forming really between Jack and Luke as well. I thought Jack
they're both good balance with them both. Bit of pace from Jack and the rugged old school centre half in Jonah. But I think all the back four, I think we defended really well last week as a four, defended balls into our box and heading them out, and I think we've done it again. But today I think we've had the help of the midfielders a lot more in getting into areas and clearing lines and blocking shots. And Newts hasn't scored today, but he's cleared one off the line from a corner it's worth a goal in my book, because it's going in. And a lot of them, as a striker, a lot of people just duck out of the way of it and let it go in and no problem, but he stuck his ugly mug in the way of it and deflects it, and you've stopped the goal, simple as that, and that wins us the game in the end, because it could have quite easily been 2-2, but we'll take the 3 points, gets us to 50 points for the season, which is really good at this point in time, and I think we can kick on. We've got 4 ridiculously hard games coming up. It is what it is, but we're going to have them at some point. But if the crowd get behind us and stick with us, then I think we've got every chance of doing all right and being in and around it.
I was going to say, it's pretty relentless now, isn't it? With Telford and then obviously you've got File coming up as well.
Yeah, bring them on. Why not? But I think today we made that pass. Do you know what I mean? I think we had a bit more composure in the centre of the park and made that pass, which enabled us to get a little bit of more of a better shape around going forward, and we've looked a bit more of a threat. We've had some good efforts on goal today, and looked a threat when we've gone forward, and stopped a very good Brackley team. So that's something that we looked at in the week, and it's something that we'll be looking at to continue and try and get better and better as we go on through the season, because we've got 14 cup finals or whatever is left.
Brilliant.